In the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful, I am here with you to help you with the course phonetics. I am Dr. Piruz. Well, I will help you with the phonetics. I suppose this is your third session, but you don't have session 2 available, okay? I am going to, in fact, give you session 2 later on. This is session 3, after that introductory session. Okay, let us begin. Well, the book is Fromkin and we are on chapter 5, as you can see on this video. Okay, let us begin. What do we want to say? We want to work with the phonetics of English. What does it mean? The sounds of language, and we go to page 189. Okay, suppose we worked on these pages. Later on, if you have not worked on these pages, I will let you know. Okay, so let's go to page 189 and begin with the consonants of English. Later we are working with the vowels as well. Okay, so let us see what we can do with the consonants. Okay, well, the consonants of English are in fact worked out in fact in terms of the places of articulation. Okay, which place in our mouth we mix the sounds. Okay, so in order for you to understand, we have to go to, in fact, the details of the next chapter, the next page, which is the picture, an anatomic picture of your face and, in fact, your throat and your tongue and your lip, etc. This part, the upper neck anatomy of you. Okay, which parts are important? We have got numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to this part, number 8. Okay, we are working with these places. Okay, well, we are on figure 5.1 and let's call them the vocal tract. What does it mean, vocal tract? It means this area which we make sounds in all languages around the world. And places of articulation. These are the places, okay, the places of producing sounds. Well, so let us work on the places. As you see here, we have number 1 bilabial, number 2 labiodental, etc., number 3 interdental, etc., up to number 8. We want to work with these numbers as you see here. Okay, a group of sounds in English are produced with the help of the upper teeth, upper lip and the lower lip. Upper lip and the lower lip. We call these sounds as, let's say, bilabial. You go number 1, you go to number 1 below, and you see that it is called bilabial. Okay, back to number 2. Okay, bi means 2, of course. Labia means lip. Bilabial is the adjective form of using 2 lips, to say using 2 lips. Next we have the lower lip and the upper teeth. Okay, so like what? Like fa in Arabic. Like say fa in Arabic. Okay, well, lower lip, upper teeth. But Arabic does not have another sound. We are going to say v in Arabic. We are going to talk about it just now. Number 3 is interdental. What does it mean? Between the upper teeth and the lower teeth. Upper teeth, lower teeth. We produce sounds. Arabic people are experts in producing these 2 sounds. They actually are very clever because Arabic has got this sound and they can make it. So and they are produced here. I'm just gonna go and help you with that. The next one is the lower, in fact, yes, behind the upper teeth, there is a place in your anatomy which is called alveolar ridge. Alveolar ridge. Let us look at my finger. If I actually go behind, like this, behind my uh, behind my upper teeth, well, there is something called, that area is called alveolar ridge. So where's alveolar ridge? It's behind your upper teeth. What do? We put the tongue there. Sometimes in English we produce the tongue there. For example, when we say t and d, we produce the sound at that area. The next area is number 5, which is we call as the palate. Palate and the central part of the tongue. The central part of the tongue goes up near the palate. What is the palate? The palate is the roof, سقف of the mouth, the roof of the mouth. Okay, we call it as the palate. It's number 5. What is number 6? Number 6 is the back of your tongue. Back of your tongue goes up to touch the fleshy part of the tongue, the roof of the mouth. Your roof of the mouth has got 2 parts. One part is made of bone. The second part back there is made of flesh. Okay, this is the flesh part. Number 6 is the flesh part. Okay, number 7 is a sound. Well, in English we do not have such sounds. We are going to talk about them later on. Just now, after a few, let's say, minutes. But Arabic has got. Farsi does not, let's say. Well, Arabic has got these sounds. What is it? Well, if you open your mouth, okay, in front of a mirror, okay, in front of a mirror, okay, you actually see something at the end of your mouth. At the end of your mouth. What is that? It's your uvula. It's like this. It's like the tip of my finger. The tip of my finger, which is like this, going back and forth like this. That part is called uvula. I think in Arabic they call it malaz or lahad. Lahat, maybe. I don't know exactly. Maybe they call it something like in Fosha. Sounds are produced with that part, which is especially found in languages like Arabic, okay? Not like English. And finally we go to number 7 with it, which is your pharynx. Which is your pharynx? What does it mean? Well, inside the pharynx, this is the pharynx. Well, mine actually will produce a sound here, but actually for Arabic especially. But after that, there is a glottis. There is a glottis. There is the glottis, and number 8, and the sounds are produced sometimes there in English and Arabic and Farsi. Okay. We call it as, I know the name in Farsi, but I don't know the name in Arabic, but sounds like Hamza, not Hamza, The sounds like Hamza are produced in number 8. Okay, this is finished. This is finished. We are going to say which sounds, which language has. Sometimes we say that we have it in Farsi. Sometimes we say we have it in Arabic. And sometimes we say it, we cannot have it, let's say, one language or another. So, if your language does not have these English sounds, you will have problems with it. Farsi does not have some sounds, and English and Arabic does not have some other sounds. Let's see, number 1. So when I say Farsi doesn't have it, it means like me. I don't know how to pronounce the sounds. If I say Arabic does not have it, it means that you cannot produce the sounds. Okay? And if actually I come to say that, well, some varieties of Arabic have it, or some varieties do not have it. For example, maybe I say, well, Lebanese can produce this sound, or well, let's say people from Egypt, Misra, can produce this sound. Okay? It's like this. Well, let us continue with the sounds that I can make as Farsi speakers, and some sounds that you can make as English and Arabic speakers of English. Okay? Well, we have to wonder. Sometimes I am going to say that Farsi does not have it. Sometimes I am going to say Iraqi does not have it. But let's say Lebanese have it. Maybe the other way. Let's see. So phonetics is going to be funny for you. Why? It helps you find the people around the world. Okay? If you see that somebody is talking like Iraqi, you can find that this person is from Iraq. Okay? If they talk in English, you understand. I can understand Farsi people, okay? You can understand Iraqi people, okay? Let's begin. Well, bilabials. The sound P, as in pie, people. So, number 2, B, as in bad, bite, bed. Number 3, M, as in mad, mine. Okay? These are the sounds in English, the words in English. Remember, the first one is problematic for many Arab students. Well, for example, when they want to say the word people, they say people. Okay? Why? Because simply their language is different from English. What are you going to do? You are going to be a teacher of English. You want to talk a good English. So you have to work with this P. Farsi speakers do not have problems with this P. Okay? Ba, no problem for Arab students. Me, no problem for Arab students. Well, let's go to line 2. Again, I'm going to say that one sound is found in Arabic, the other is not found in Arabic. Okay? Well, let's see. The first one is F, as in fine. Fine. Fast. 5, found in Arabic. The second one, V. Well, Arabic does not have it. Arabic does not have it. So, people, when they use this word in English, people in Iraq, in many, in fact, places with where we have Arab people, they have problems with the sound. Let's say, what do they say? Well, they say, for example, video as video. They say television in Arabic, they say telfaz, not telvaz. Okay? It is the sound. What does it mean? The lower lip and the upper teeth. Like va. Okay? But it is problematic for Arab students. So remember, line 1, P, line 2, V, line 3. Let's go to paragraph 3, interdentals. All Arabs are good when they speak Fusha. Iraqis are lucky because they have it. They have both of them. But Lebanese, in the Lebanese, they do not have it. When they speak Fusha, they have it. Let's see what they are. These two sounds. Fa, you are very good at fa. You say thalatha, like fa. Okay? Look at the sound. The sound is like this, like an O with one line on it. Okay? Thalatha, fa. English words, 3, you don't have problems. 3, you don't have problems. You say 3. Okay? Thank you, you say thank you. Okay? But what about Farsi speakers? Farsi speakers like me do not have the sound. Okay? So when they say thalatha in Farsi, they say salasa. Why? They don't have the word tha. Back to English. You are very good. Arab students are very good in the production of this tha. What is the second one? The. As you say, laviv. We have the same word in Farsi. When your dash is so laviv, we say it is laziz, Farsi word. What does it mean? It means laviv. Okay? What does it mean? Remember, paragraph 3, interdentals are totally missing in Farsi. We do not have it. So, if you are teaching Iranians, you have to say these are like Arabic. If you are teaching Iraqi students, you say, well, it's easy. You don't even talk about them because even kids are easy to produce these two sounds. Okay? So, it's number like 3, interdentals. Okay? Well, let's go to the next page. Yes, let's go to the next page, which is page 191. Okay? We have alveolars. Alveolars are a big list. Over here. T, D, N, S, Z, La, Ra. Remember, you have got all these sounds, but your pronunciation must be like me. When you say T, you have to put your tongue on the alveolar ridge, like T. You don't say T, like Farsi. Farsi speakers say T. Right. You have to put your tongue on the alveolar ridge, like this. T. Tree, tooth, time. Number 2, D, like door. Good English. Farsi is English, door. This is Farsi. Okay? remember, you are going to understand and produce very, very good English. Okay? You are going to understand and produce very, very good English. Like what? T, t. What is the third one? No. No. You can see it here. Okay? It's no. Okay? No. Sh. Sometimes they think it's like sh. No, it is not sh. It is s. But in English, they say it's like sh. Okay? So, n and sh. What is the next one? Z. Z. Not z. Farsi, z. The last one, the next two ones, la. La and ra. Okay? Back to Farsi. You want to have bad pronunciation? Practice like this. Farsi. T, d. I'm going to have all of them. T, d, n, s, z, l, r. Farsi. Bad. Let's not forget about it. English. T, d, n, s, z, l, r. Okay? All are produced behind the upper teeth. Where? Look at the name. Alveolars. Okay? Now below we are going to talk about them. For tender, well, the tongue tip is raised. I suppose it's okay. For sense, it's easy for you to understand. And for la, well, let's go to la. Sometimes there are different types of las. Okay, remember. Sometimes we say l, like Farsi. L. Farsi, not English. Okay? Farsi is good for Farsi. Arabic is good for Arabic. English is good for English. You want to learn English, so see how the sounds are produced according to your good English. Okay? English. Okay? Well, or in English it's like the or. Farsi, l. English, or. Arabic, they have got two. Okay? So there are two types of vowels in Arabic. I mean, the Fosha. See? O or two types in Fosha. So, Bismillah, Bismillah. This is one type. And number two, Minallah. Two types in Fosha. Okay? Remember, in English, well, forget about Fosha, forget about Arabic, forget about Farsi, forget about all languages. Okay? Well, what do you say? You say according to the way I say. The tip of the tongue is raised while the rest of the tongue remains down. Okay? Permitting air to escape over the sides, the two sides. When you say oh, the two sides of the tongue of the mouth is open. Okay? Why? Because the front part is closed by your tongue. So the air goes out from the left and the right side of the mouth, like this, going out, not from the front part, the two sides. Okay, and the next one is re. Okay, so in Arabic has got it, and we don't have problems with re sound. So it's in English it is like re. Okay, very, re. Different from, let's say, Arabic, different from Farsi. Farsi say re, Farsi. Okay, Arabic ra. Okay, Arabic is better than Farsi with the pronunciation of the sound. let's go to palatals. Let's go to palatals. Well, what do you have? We produce the palatals. The first one is sh, found in Arabic. Look at the sign. The signs are important. Sh. Okay, like this. The second one is not found in Fusha, not found in Arabic of Iraq. Okay, what is it? Well, what is the word jayyid pronounced in Lebanese? What do they say? They say jayyid, jayyid, jayyid. What do you say? Jayyid. What do you say? What do Fusha says? What do you say in Fusha? You say j. Well, in Arabic, we do not have j sound. In French, we have j. In English, we have j. In Farsi, we have j. But remember, for this one, you have to, in fact, remember the Lebanese pronunciation, j. Okay? جيد جيد جهادة جهادة. Okay? And many Arabic words which include j. Okay? احتجاج احتجاج احتجاج. Okay? Well, words like these. Okay? So it is the palatal j, not found in Fusha, found in Lebanese. The next one is ch. Wow. What about Iraqis? Iraqis are excellent in pronouncing this ch. Years ago, when I found something like Arabic, they said, when chunt come, they say chunt na'im Arabic, Iraqi Arabic. Chunt na'im. Chunt, ch. Well, you have it in Arabic. You have it in Arabic, you don't have problems. So, but for the rest of Arab people, like let's say Lebanese, like etc., other places, Khaliji, etc., maybe they have got it, or maybe they don't have it. So you don't have problems with ch. Okay? You say chazaba. Okay? I suppose in Khuzestan they say chazaba. Okay? Chazaba, of course. So this is ch. How do they write it? With one ta followed by a sh sound. Look at my hand. A ta followed by sh. You know why they call the country Chad as Tashad in Arabic? Because it's a combination of ta followed by sha. And they don't have it, they write it with Tashad. Okay? Like Tashad. What do we say in Farsi? We say Chad. What do you say in Arabic? Well, because Fusha says something like Tashad, you call the country as Tashad. But if the name in English is Chad, okay? So, well, for this ch, Arabs of Iraq are excellent. The next one is a combination of da followed by a ja sound. What is that? We have it in all kinds of Arabic. It is j. We can have it in Farsi as well. Okay, this is j. What is it? It's a combination of a d sound like d and a j like Lebanese. We put these two things together. We say ja. Okay, but it's a combination of da followed by a j sound. What is the next one? It's a ya sound. Remember, this is not j sound. It is not a j sound. It is a ya sound. Okay. In my lecture 2, I talked about IPA, well, and I talked about how did they write it. Okay, so I say that this J is used according to IPA by the J with the J sound to say a yeah. Okay, so it's like this. So examples of this are given here. Let's see. Well, you don't have problems with these sounds. Let's see. Well, mission, no problem. Next, you have measure, measure. Maybe you have problems with it. You have to say measure, measure, like Lebanese. The next one is cheap, excellent in Arabic of Iraq. Okay, j like judge. Okay, judge. We have it in Iraqi. Ja'a, ja'a, rajul. Okay. Well, but in Iraqi, in Lebanese, they say if they want to say rajul, they say rajul. Okay. Okay, and yo-yo, it's no problem. Well, let's go to the next line. Again, I'm going to talk about Arabic, Farsi, and English. Remember, we are going to work with Iraqi. We are going to understand good English. You are supposed to have very good English. What is the first one? Is the K sound. Velars. K. Produced where? Look at the picture if you want to see velars. Like K. Number 2 is G. Okay? Found in Arabic? No. Found in Iraqi? Yes. Found in Iraqi? Yes. Found in Fusha? No. Found in Egyptian? Misr, Misriya. Misr? Yes. So they say, for example, there was somebody called Jahad. His name was Jahad. He was a doctor in Canada. He was originally from Egypt, and he wrote it like Gahad. Gahad. But his name was actually Jahad in Fusha. He wrote it as Gahad with G, the letter G. But Arabis have got this sound. Arabis have got this sound. Like what? Like G. G. What do they say when we want to say qul? We say qul. Qul. This is the G sound. Found in English, found in Farsi, and found in Arabic of Iraq. Found in Arabic of Egypt. Not found in Arabic Fusha. Okay? كيف ما في الفصحى. Okay, this is G, and the next one, problematic. Problematic. Let's see. Well, the third sound is ng, not found in Arabic, not found in Farsi, not found in Arabic or Farsi. But found in English? Yes. Remember, this is very, very, very important. And if you want to have very good English. So, do you say good morning? No. Iraqis are able to say G. Should they say good morning? No. How do you say? You say good morning. Good morning. No G sound. Okay? What is it? It is something like this. With the middle of the tongue going up to the palate. Okay? To the velum. Soft palate. It's like this. I will give some other examples. When you say, I am playing, in English you say, I am playing, no G sound. No G sound. I am playing. What are you doing out there? What are you doing out there? Doing. No G. What are you doing out there? Is it a n sound? No, no, it is not a n sound. It is not a n sound. Do we have the n sound here? Yes. This one is the n sound. Okay? This guy is the n sound. So like n, like no in English. But what about this guy? Let's see. Let us find it. Let us find it. Well, I'm going to, in fact, go to the next page. This one is a ng sound. You know, it's something like the upper part is like an n sound. The lower, in fact, tail is like a g sound. Okay, it's like this. Ng, ng. I'm gonna talk about it later on. Well, I suppose there's a good example out here for you to produce back and bang and bang. Well, remember, you say bang, bang. Who banged the door? When you shut the door so close, badly, with bad voice, say, who banged the door? Banged, banged. You don't say banged, no get sound, okay? It's something like this. Remember, most often this sound is written with a combination of an N sound followed by a G sound, an E, N letter and a G letter. What is the pronunciation? The pronunciation is ng. Okay? Remember, the next one, found in French, Arabic, but not in English. Okay, well, what are they? They are alveolars. Okay, well, let us go and find examples there. Well, the first one is the French pronunciation of R. Okay, the French people say, instead of saying re, they say re. For example, when they want to say Iran, they say Iran. Iran. French, Iran. What is the capital of France? It is Paris. They don't say Paris. They say Paris. Re, re. What is it like? You can have it in Arabic. You can have it in Arabic. Okay? When you say غريب, غريب in Arabic. غريب, غريب, not قريب. Okay? When you say Baghdad, Farsi speakers don't have it. What do they say? They say Baghdad, Baghdad. Okay? This is a gh sound. Found in, found in, found in, French, found in, Iraqi, well, with the varieties of like this gh sound. Farsi speakers, problems. Okay? For example, when Farsi speakers want to say cave, when Farsi speakers want to say cave, they say qar. What do you say? Say غار. fil ghar. Why? Because only and only Farsi does not have this sound. Farsi does not have this sound. Arabic does have it, and French does have it. So this is okay. The next one, Q and G are the pronunciation of q. Q. Like maqal, maqal. قل, 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 like the Fusha way of saying it. قل, قال, قال, يقول, Fusha. Okay? So this is q sound. Well, how do they write it? They write it with capital letter G, which is a small. What do they call this? Small capital. To the right of it with Q, we say q, not found in Arabic, not found in Farsi, not found in Farsi, not found in Arabic. I suppose you can find it in Kurdish. Kurdish. Okay? you can find it in Kurdish. When they want to say something like they say q, not q. For example, I remember the word sugar in Farsi is qand. Instead of qand, they say qand, q with q. Okay? English? No, we don't have it English. Don't care about it. If you know people in Iraq, they say q instead of q, well, they should write it with, in phonetics, they write with q sound. Okay? Well, remember, look, something very excellent. Look at this word. Can you see the name of your language out here? Can you see the name of your language out here? Well, what does it mean? It means that we have it in Arabic. Well, they want to say it. How do they say it? They say, go and find how Arabic says the sound. Okay? Well, so this is, as you see, the uvular found in Arabic and some other languages around the world. Okay? Something very good for your Arabic. And the last but not the least is H and will glottis. Well, here. You say, this is H, no problem for Arabic. No problem for Arabic. Okay? You can have it. Farsi, they have it. English, again, they have it. So there is no problem with ha. We don't want to teach anybody like Arabis to say ha, but they do know it. You are going to be a teacher of English. Remember, you don't work on it. You don't work on this pronunciation. Why? Everybody has got it. Okay? What about to the right? To the right is something, well, the sky, like a question mark. A question mark. Of course, there is no doubt. Dot below it. Okay? Well, found in Arabic? Yes. Found in Farsi? Yes. Found in English? American English? Yes. Okay? What is this? Well, this is, look at me. Hamza. 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 How do you produce it? In the glottis. Here, there is a gate. There is a door. You open, suddenly you close, suddenly you open it. And the air goes out like this. Like this. Okay? Found in Arabic? Yes. When say تأمل تأمل أليم not حليم أليم أليم عذاب أليم في القرآن. Okay? Farsi, do they have it? Yes. Yes. For example, Farsi speakers sometimes have something like this. It is a door. It is a door. Farsi. Farsi out. In English, they say, it is a door. It is a door. Arabic, they have it. So they use a in their pronunciation of English. Should you use it? Only in some places in American English. Where instead of bottle, British English, American English, they say bowl, a bottle of water. Okay? A bottle of water. A bottle of water. Bottle. Or if you actually listen to with the way I say, what is that? What is that? Okay? I say like American English. I say, what is that? What is that? What is that? That what is that? And the answer, that one. That one. They don't say that one. American English, they use Hamza. They lose Hamza. Use the glottal stop like this. Okay? Okay, I suppose this is they have not given example from Arabic, but actually given from other languages. The book actually is written by native speakers of English, and they don't know in fact how to pronounce these sounds. Okay, okay, these are the ones that you have it here. Well, for the practice, go to page, for the practice, go to page 187. Go to page 187 and send these consonants to me. It's on table 5.1. Okay, there are 3 lists of consonants here and 2 columns of vowels. 3 columns of consonants and 2 columns of vowels. Remember, you are going to practice these sounds. You are going to say something like this in your English, and when you're finished, you send them everything to your WhatsApp. I want to listen to all the sounds that you have here. Okay, like this. You are going to repeat these sounds for me. If there are questions, I'm going to answer later on. Well, in your actually exercises, I'm going to correct the exercises by you, like this. You are going to say something this. P, pel, b, bial, m, meal, f, feel, v, veal, f, fi, v, vi, sh, shall, j, measure, t, tell, d, del, n, nil, se, seal, z, zeal, ch, chill, j, dim, and wh, which, k, kill, g, gill, ng, ring, h, heel, le, leaf, re, reef, ye, you, which. Okay? Which. These consonants, okay, like this. You in fact practice with your very good English, and you are supposed to put it in your WhatsApp with your names. So first of all, you say, I am, full name. اسم الثلاثي, okay? اسم الثلاثي يعني first name, middle name, last name. And you say, I am, the اسم الثلاثي, for example, I say, I am Muhammad Rida Piroz, and these are the consonants on table 5.1. After that, you are going to repeat these sounds. So, at the beginning you say, I am Muhammad Rida Piroz, I am Muhammad Rida Piroz, and these are the consonants that I want to, in fact, for practice. Okay? So you go these sounds with all these sounds. Okay? It's about 1 minute. Okay? Not more than that. I want to listen to your good English. Okay? I am waiting for you for the WhatsApp group to put it out there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. If you have got questions, I will help you in my WhatsApp group. Let us stop it just now. Thank you very much. If you have got questions, just come to, in fact, to my WhatsApp group.